Hi there, signs of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading for you all for your next 48 hours. Hope you're doing really good. Okay, that is our sage incense that I hope stays lit. If not, I'll just light it again. It just takes some time to get going. Okay. Good? Good now? Good. Okay, Aries, so what do we have to look at? We're going to start with the Moon Oracle and get some guidance from it for past, present, future. And then we're going to go into the tarot and see what it has to say for you. Maybe some other oracle cards too, as I do like my oracle cards. Alright, Aries, calling in your spirit guides, your higher self, your higher power. Let's get messages for your higher good, always moving forward. I love the ambience that this rain is causing. I love that. Past energy for Aries. Present energy for Aries. Future energy for Aries. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? What do we have? The first card representing your past is the Precipice. 20. On the edge, about to do something that maybe other people didn't agree with. So we're on the edge. We're about to do something a little risky. About to take a jump. We're on the precipice, or we are in the threshold. If you haven't felt the Lionsgate portal, which I thought I had not felt yet, I was so sorely wrong. This is being pushed into a threshold of something different. You're through the threshold. You can imagine this threshold as being very light filled and going up too. As you walk, you're going through a threshold. You're on the brink of discovering something very, very, very important to you and for your career and for everyone else too. Okay, Black Moon, 8, water, dormant, along with the 5, the wheel. Presently, you could have some really good forces right now trying to push you into a different direction, whether you know this or not. Okay, so the past energy, and of course, we're going to have isolation, something that a lot of us have been used to. Black Moon, water, dormant, isolation. Black Moon, water, number 8, prosperity. Isolation, remaining dormant in isolation. Okay, so when this happens, okay, the light, if you notice, the light from the moon is kind of like removed, right? Oh, wow. Wow, this is pretty. When the card is in this, you might experience a numbing period from which you do not put the most vulnerable aspects of your nature to the test. It is time for becoming more self-aware, apart from the needs and worries of other people. Might be a secretive personal time in which tightly reined-in feelings are allowed to quietly expend themselves in mundane activities. This is a period that you could liken to falling down the rabbit hole with Alice in Wonderland. Guys, this is exciting. It says allow yourself to fantasize other ways of life and other possibilities while avoiding engagement in actual emotional entanglements. So by stopping and not causing any karma, no more karma. I'm going to read this too. It says the moon goddesses, and it's just the beginning of their section with the moon goddesses, but I would like to read this part to you. I am she that is the natural mother of all things, mistress and governess of all the elements, the initial progeny of worlds, chief of powers divine, queen of all that are in hell, the principal of them that dwell in heaven, manifested alone and under one form of gods and goddesses. At my will, the planets of the sky, the wholesome winds of the sea, and the silences of hell be disposed. My name, my divinity, is adored throughout the world in divers manners, in variable customs, and by many names, the moon goddesses. Okay, and then 5, the 5th mansion is from Taurus to Gemini, and it has a certain, it's a certain degrees that it's in. And it describes the card as saying you have 2 almost identical figures facing one another, right? They're reaching forward with their hands, but they're not quite touching. And the spokes of the wheel are helmeted heads spinning in an anti-clockwise direction. Could be favorable for the development of your talents right now, and your aptitude for your aptitude for developing this spiritual ascension is really, really high right now. This is about sharp thinking, communicating well. You have the ability to make good connections and to work with others. Keep the wheel of a particular enterprise turning. It is important to the success of your endeavors to move in the right social circles and to make useful contacts. A wheel often denotes gaining permission or acceptance by someone in a position of power. This card is essentially about who you know and how well they like you. Who you know, how well they like you. Okay. Feel like it means many things for many people. We have 6 5s altogether if you kind of break down. Well, no, we have 7 altogether if you break everything down. So, disseminating waning earth moon, number 5 for the waning earth moon. Another 5. It says responsibility there. And there is more light than dark. I just immediately noticed that. So near future energy says material gains are converted into perfecting new and better methods and systems of work during this phase. This is planning for the future and doing something with the money that you have made, the capital that you have made. It's a time also to think about distributing the benefits, the things that you have been benefited with to help others. So charity, enough to give, really big change. I feel like in something financial, big change here. Uh-oh. Should have positioned my sage a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so let's get out the tarot. See what it has to say. General Celtic cross spread for Aries. Actually, let's do a dream totem first. Brave. You are brave, Aries. Oh, and Leo got this last one here on the future too. On the near future, just to let you know. Frustration, bravery, and wonderful. So bravery says it's time to reel in your warrior spirit. Not all conflict has to be a fight. The wise warrior will choose their battles carefully, weighing up the risk on the road to achievement. Wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risk and move on forward. It says do not use this as your excuse to miss out on something amazing. Then we have frustration. Your frustration is not wasted energy if it is channeled positively to create better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration and work with it, not against it. All right. Then, Aries, what do we have for tarot? What does tarot have to say to you? Let's see. Messages for Aries, please. Now that the storm is over, tarot starts. Still rumbling, right? There might be an ending, maybe a wedding, maybe the 4 of Wands energy. Just kind of letting you know, pre-shuffle what we're going through. We're having perseverance and courage that with this goal, long-term goal, milestone. Okay. For Aries, what is their situation? Seven of Cups in reverse, telling me that you feel like there's only one way out or one way to do something. There is more, or there are more ways. There are more ways. The challenge, probably that itself, to see that there's more than one solution. That's the challenge. This is the root or at the base chakra. Judgment, the need to forgive yourself and others, the need to let go of something that's petty, the need to let go of something that's just not really good anymore for anybody involved. First aid assist from Divine. The challenge might be a person, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be that exact sign, but it might be a person who kind of is into playing mind games with people. I would say, like, to explain that better, highly intelligent, but also highly intuitive, kind of like a dangerous mix for a person. It's good. It's stepping into all the power, but there's the power and ability to manipulate that would get stronger with more power and authority that can be mishandled or misused. So this might be about authority being mishandled or misused. This could be about just there's more than one way here to gain back control in your life or to deal with an authority situation here. There is second chances. There are second chances. There are beautiful things and good announcements coming up that you'll be excited about. So what is in the past energy for Aries? Past energy. The Hanged Man in reverse with the Sun. Ooh, something in the past triggered you to make a move or to do something different, and you end up seeing with this wonderful now new perspective. It's one of hope, one that had brought hope into the scene when I don't know if that was really something you even believed in. Maybe it seemed more like a fairy tale, this hope. I don't know, but the sun shined down on you and gave you new light, made you not want to compete with the conditioned responses that that really inspire people to compete, to stay competitive and comparing. So the Hangman reverse says it's time. Divine timing is now. The time for waiting is over. You've analyzed this. There's now something else to work on or go forward, and it's being illuminated. Okay, this is past energy, but it's being illuminated. You know what it is. I feel like you have something on your agenda, or like you know what it is that you're going to be working on illuminating and making your creative project, making it your creative project. And it is about letting go of resentments and negative things in your life, things that get you held back. What's keeping you from loving yourself fully, resentments, negative energy. Oh, okay. The present energy. Justice in reverse. Aries, you may feel like something presently, like at this very moment, things aren't fair. You're not happy. Something you're upset about. Maybe involving authority and misuse of power. This Justice card is in the reverse. I feel like maybe this justice issue is the one being held responsible now to have a new perception, like needing to see things differently. Maybe it's this, somebody involved in justice, or maybe you work in something, or maybe you're hanging, waiting for a court date that's about to come up too with this. something that just feels really off balance about people or the ones in charge, something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some truth to this situation after all that we can't see. Okay, the near future energy. So that would be Libra, Virgo. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is, you may go through a temporary situation where, let's say you have to, I'm going to take this off of the list for what I spend my monthly things on. And we're just going to keep this on there because we're budgeting. Could be about budgeting and having to kind of, you know, cut the corners here if we have to on something, cut something out that we loved. Or this is you being cut out, the energy of being abandoned, neglect, or out in the cold. Feeling like this is a very, okay, it might also be a worry situation. Something's not fair. Seeing from a new, only see one way. So somebody sees giving up as the one way out. All right, let's get another card for this near future energy. I don't think it is, by the way. I don't think it is. 5 again. Near future energy. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. The World in reverse, resisting a new chapter because 1, you still have lack mentality. You're still worried that you need all the solutions. You're wanting life to be easy before you move forward. But there's a resistance, and the reason why is because of the things that you're carrying with you, you can't carry into where you're going. Release. Yes, doing very good about releasing guilt, shame, clinging to the past. Still need to work on this lack mentality or feeling like you like being the victim, feeling like that. Okay, how do you feel? The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you're getting some assistance here. Second chances, assistance. You're gonna fight for a business. Fight for an idea, fight for this creation, fight to keep the family and everybody on a really stable, good, stable, you know, this is the power of the protector, the nurturer, everything, master businessman, but is good at running family too, keeping the money up. Like, you're gonna fight for this. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, Aries, but I think that you're gonna fight not alone for a business or the money, the finances regarding something. You're going to fight. You're going to fight. Okay, so the energy for you know, around you. So you're feeling happy. You're feeling optimistic. You're knowing that there's a closing coming to something. But I see you trying to fight, okay, for it, and that's why I feel like that's why I have this World in reverse, is that there's something that you're gonna fight for. You don't want to lose. Cancer, Scorpio, no, I'm sorry, Scorpio. I don't know why I even said that. That could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. Second chances might be what you're fighting for. Waiting for the news. Waiting for the news. Okay, the hopes and fears. Juggling too much with this business or financial affair. Whatever this thing is about this stability, feels like it's juggling too much. That's why you may reach out for some help. Can't do it alone. Can't do this alone. This juggling. It's not sustainable. You can do it for a while, but not sustainable for a long time. Okay, the outcome. A projected outcome, guys. Sorry. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you will stand up for justice. You'll stand up for justice and what's true. You'll be bold. You'll be daring. You'll be you. You'll be you, uniquely you. No one else can do you quite like you can do. And whatever you're going to manifest, it's going to bring to front the fact that you're very, very powerful in so many ways. Able to manipulate and use the earth and the fire and the wind and the rain, and using water, using all of these things to your gain, to push yourself out there, to push yourself to do things that you may have not normally pushed yourself to do this much work. But Aries, this is how much work you're putting in, because you know it's manifesting. You can feel it. This is your energy. You can feel. Okay, the card underlying everything is Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you can feel this coming. Like Temperance in reverse, the divine timing card, telling you to have patience, is in reverse. The Hangman, telling you to wait. They're both saying, no, don't wait. It's time. It is time. So I guess that is the title of it. Even though I could put everything's going to be manifested, I think the main thing here is, if you be bold, realize that it's your time to make this manifestation happen. All right, so it looks really good, guys. Let's get you some let's get some tea leaves, and I'm gonna wrap up your reading and get it uploaded. It's a good reading. It's a good reading. Responsibility, Aries. Who are you responsible? Because some of you might be responsible for a fair-headed person, or like fair woman. It says dealings with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. It's the responsibility. I feel like this is like the shared responsibility here card. And you have 4 for your number. It's always magical with you, Aries. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. Dark man, dealings relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Let's get another, let's get this. I'm interested to do your angel number, just to see what message would come out with that. I am compassionate. And 16. Big things, big things. Big manifestation. 9, it says, it's your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're being of service. Number 16, I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask that you share this knowledge for the benefit of others. Ta-da. Bye, Aries. Love all of you all. Sending you light and love.